it is my pleasure to welcome our host for special remarks, the Governor of Lagos State, who is ably represented by the elegant Secretary to the State Government. Please let's put our hands together for the SSG, Barrister Abimbola Salu-Hundeyin, for her remarks on behalf of the Commonwealth. Come on, let's keep clapping till she gets on stage.
It's been fun, academics, and good speeches that I've listened to today. Can we give all the earlier speakers a round of applause? Thank you. Good afternoon, this esteemed audience. My name is Abimbola Salu-Hundeyin, and I am the Secretary to the Government of Lagos State. Thank you. I am here today to represent and read the speech, the remarks of your governor, the #1 governor in Nigeria. Yes. Yes. The state with the largest economy in Nigeria, the gateway to Africa, Lagos. And on that note, I'd like to say, this is Lagos. Miva, you're welcome to Lagos. Thank you. Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu had asked me to let you know that he's happy that Miva wants to come to Lagos, and you're welcome. And we wondered, where were you? If you're not in Lagos, you're not in Africa. You know that. Thank you very much. The Honorable Minister for Education, my big brother, Dr. Maruf Tunji Alausa, you're welcome, sir. The Honorable Commissioner for Tertiary Education, my colleague, Mr. Tolani Sule. The Chancellor, Miva Open University, Mr. Sim Shagaya, and his beautiful wife, Dr. Mrs. Antonia Shagaya. The Emir of Kano and the keynote speaker for today, His Royal Highness, Khalifa Muhammad Sanusi, CON. You're welcome, sir. The Pro-Chancellor and Chairman in Council, you saw what they did now to him, Dr. Tunji Olowolafe. The Vice-Chancellor, Professor Tayo Arologun, thank you for your wonderful speech, sir. The principal officers, members of the Senate, deans, and directors here present of Miva, you're all welcome. The Executive Secretary, National Universities Commission, Professor Ribadu Yusufu Ribadu, ably represented by my sister that I just found today, Dr. Ayoteju Ogun, thank you. All our royal fathers here present, particularly His Royal Majesty Alayeluwa, Professor Obasaka Adelola Oluyalo Otileta, the Olowu of Owu Kingdom, and his beautiful Olori. Heads of other tertiary institutions here present, captains of industries, the very first graduates of Miva Open University, the class of 2026. You should be proud of yourselves. Our beloved parents and guardians, and of course, our children. Some of us do actually have children. Distinguished invited guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, and I'd also like to appreciate my brother, the MC, Kayode Okikiolu. Thank you very much for doing a wonderful job. I will now go to Mr. Governor's remarks for today. It is a distinct honor to be present at this Maiden Convocation ceremony of Miva Open University, a milestone that represents not only the graduation of a pioneer class, but also the consolidation of a new frontier in higher education in Nigeria. Today is therefore more than a ceremony of completion. It is a moment of validation for a bold idea, the idea that quality university education can be delivered effectively through technology, and that access to knowledge need not be constrained by geography or infrastructure. We are gathered here today to celebrate a pioneer cohort of graduates who have not only completed an academic journey, but also have demonstrated the viability of a new learning model. In doing so, you have become part of history because you have shown that discipline, determination, and digital tools can combine to overcome traditional barriers to education. You 2026 Miva graduates are not just graduates of an institution. You are pioneers of a new academic era, and your success will serve as a reference for generations yet unborn who will follow this pathway with confidence because you validated it first. I wish to sincerely commend the leadership, founders, and governing team of these institutions for their foresight and courage in investing in a future-facing model of education. By embracing digital learning platforms, virtual classrooms, and flexible academic delivery systems, they have contributed meaningfully to reshaping higher education in Nigeria and aligning it with global realities. Since receiving its license from the National Universities Commission, this institution has emerged as a symbol of what is possible when vision is matched with innovation and execution. This vision strongly resonates with what we are building in Lagos State. Lagos today is not only Nigeria's economic nerve center, it is also increasingly becoming a hub for innovation, technology, creativity, and human capital development in Africa. We, Lagos State, we are deliberately building an ecosystem where education, enterprise, and technology reinforce one another because we understand clearly that no economy can grow beyond the capacity of its people. This is why our administration continues to invest in a broad range of youth and graduate-focused initiatives that are designed to translate education into opportunity. Through programs such as Lagos Innovates, we are supporting startups and innovation-driven enterprises. Through the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, we are expanding access to entrepreneurship, funding, skills development, and job creation pathways. We are also intentional and deliberate about building not just a skilled workforce, but a new generation of leaders who can think, govern, and innovate at scale. This is why we established the Lateef Jakonde Leadership Academy as a structured platform to identify, train, and mentor exceptional young professionals who will shape the future of public service and governance in Lagos State. The Academy reflects our belief that leadership is not accidental. It must be deliberately cultivated through exposure, discipline, and real responsibility. For graduates who aspire not only to build careers, but also to lead institutions, influence policy, and solve complex societal challenges, this is one of the pathways through which Lagos is deliberately investing in your future. We are also strengthening structured graduate development pathways that include internship placements, enterprise acceleration support, and digital skills programs that prepare young people for emerging sectors of the economy. These interventions are not isolated efforts. They form part of a deliberate strategy to ensure that graduates in Lagos are not left behind in a rapidly changing global economy. We are living in a defining era of human history, an era shaped by artificial intelligence, digital transformation, automation, and constant technological disruption. In this environment, the most valuable skills will not only be academic knowledge, but adaptability, creativity, critical thinking, and the capacity to continuously learn and relearn. Because, our dear students, the world you are entering will reward those who are not only qualified, but also flexible, innovative, and forward-thinking. To the graduating class, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. You have worked hard to reach this point, and you should be proud of your achievements. However, I must also remind you that this moment is not an ending, but the beginning of a much larger responsibility. Carry your knowledge with humility, but also with ambition, audacity, and resilience. Do not limit yourselves to seeking opportunities. Strive instead to create them. Let entrepreneurship, innovation, and problem solving become part of your instinct. Above all, let integrity remain your anchor, because while talent may open doors, it is character that sustains success. To your parents, guardians, I extend sincere appreciation, and also to your children. Your sacrifices, encouragement, and unwavering support have made this day possible, and we share fully in today's success. To the faculty, management, and governing authorities of these institutions, I encourage you to continue strengthening your innovative model, because the future of education will increasingly depend on institutions that can successfully combine access, quality, flexibility, and global relevance. It is particularly fitting that this convocation is held at the Wole Soyinka Center for Culture and the Creative Arts, a venue that reflects intellectual depth, creativity, and cultural excellence, all of which are essential values in any serious educational institution. The story of Lagos has always been the story of possibility, audacity, resilience, and excellence. The story of Lagos is a story of people who refuse limitations, people who embrace innovations, and people who build systems that expand opportunity for others, people who dare to interpret the dream of a better future for its people. That is the spirit and the story of Lagos. In that same spirit, this institution has contributed to expanding what is possible in higher education. And you, the graduates of today, are now part of that expanding legacy. As I conclude, I congratulate the Chancellor, Mr. Sim Shagaya, the Senate, the management, staff, and students of this great institution, and especially the pioneer graduating class of 2026. You have not only completed a program, you have opened a pathway. May you go forth and excel in your various fields of endeavor, and may your success continue to justify the promise and hope that today represent. Thank you for listening.
One more time, let's put our hands together for the Lagos State SSG, Barrister Abimbola Salu-Hundeyin. You know, if the Lagos State governor is the #1 governor in Nigeria, I guess that will make her the #1 SSG. Does that math add up? Please, one more time, let's put our hands together for her.